Hey guys, 707 here, and welcome to hopefully the first of many gunfight tournament videos for MW. If you don't remember, back in December, I think, is when they came out with the beta for the gunfight tournaments, and I was pretty excited because I always thought that this was the best thing that this game had going for it. Always thought that gunfight was like really interesting and really fun, like its own thing. And then, the rumored there were supposed to be tournaments. They advertised that. I think there was like an interview or something before the game came out. I was like, oh yeah, have its own in-game tournament system. It's like, that sounds dope. Game is out for like a month and a half, nothing, and I'm just like, okay, well, I guess that didn't pan out. Comes out randomly out of nowhere in December with the beta, and it was really fun. I was super excited. I was just waiting patiently for this to come out because I thought it was the most fun that I've had in the game. Is like, oh, here we go. Here's something that's actually like competitive in the game that's not a public playlist. Like, this might actually be fun for once. And yeah, just been looking forward to this playlist, and now it's finally here. And I'm gonna share some thoughts with it about it on this video. And in this tournament, I'm playing with good old Sector 701 Justin Baker here, and ends up being a pretty interesting run. This maybe, I'll just put it this way because this isn't really that spoilery. This is maybe like the weirdest run that we've had through a tournament. Like, this was just odd. It was like the opposite of how most tournament runs go. It was very, very unusual, but it ended up being pretty fun, and I think would make for some good background gameplay here. So I'm going to talk about Gunfight for as long as I can, and then maybe towards the semifinals or the finals, I'll go out to the game audio so you can enjoy that too. Enjoy the hype as a little bit of a, like, to build some context too. This was like super late at night. We're about to get off, but we wanted to win a tournament, so the other two we went out in the first round because Justin doesn't know how to play Docs to save his fucking life. Literally drops like 10 damage every time he plays that map, so it's literally all on me to do literally everything. Like, I'm not even joking, I'm not exaggerating. I have to do everything to win that map. So this tournament we didn't pull Docs, and then it gets interesting. So anyways, as far as the gunfight tournaments go, one thing I just want to say right off the bat that I think is funny is that it still says beta in the bracket screen. It still says beta in the bottom right, which is, Infinity Ward. If you don't want to be called lazy, then don't have the beta still there in the bottom right. Like, that just seems lazy to me. Like, I don't know how else to put it. How do you not draw the conclusion that that's like, oh, somebody just like, they're like, ah, fuck it, the mode has to come out tomorrow, and then that just went by somebody's head. I don't know. I don't know how that wasn't noticed, but that's a thing. And again, it just comes off as lazy, and it's not like it doesn't affect gameplay or anything. It just affects their image, I guess, and they should probably fix that. As far as the actual stuff, like issues from beta goes, in the beta, I'd say like the biggest thing, well, the two biggest things were tournaments like lagging out and canceling randomly. That was a pretty big issue, and unfortunately that still is an issue. Hasn't been happening to me as often, as frequently, but it still does happen, and it still is an issue. So that is something that I would like to see them iron out, because it's been like 2 months. I was hoping that would be fixed here for the full release, but no, it's not, unfortunately. And it still ruins a lot of tourney runs sometimes, which is super unfortunate and pretty frustrating. So I hope they can fix that, because it sucks that it still happens as often as it does, even though it's not that often anymore. It's still frustrating when it happens, and it happens enough to be annoying and to turn people off of the gunfight tournaments, I would say, because the wait times aren't that bad. If you go through your matches quickly, you're going to have longer waits generally. Like, if you 6-0 someone, the other team will probably be more competitive. You might have a longer wait for your next round. There's definitely a little bit of waiting in this mode in between rounds, and like the registration too, you generally have to wait like at least a minute, somewhere between a minute to 4 minutes to even like get in the tournament. So a lot of waiting there. So when it lags out, that's just so frustrating, and it makes you not want to play. So yeah, that needs to be fixed. The only other thing from beta was it like showing the wrong maps, and that's been fixed every single time that I've noticed. The right map, the map that it shows in the pre-game screen, is the map that is played, so that's good. That seems to be fixed, so nice to see that. Another thing is that, well, that's all the issues from beta that I wanted to bring up. Just gonna go off some other stuff now. So one thing is that they only have the base game gunfight maps in the rotation here. So it's just the, I think, 8 gunfight maps that came with the game. So Rust Shipment, not in there. Cargo Atrium, not in there. So any like DLC gunfight maps, at least so far, are not in the rotation. I've only been playing on, I've played a lot of these tournaments, and I've only been playing on the base game gunfight maps. And yes, that does mean that Hill is included in the rotation, which the developers at Infinity Ward have to be like the most, I don't even know how to put it, they have to be the most out of touch developers of any game that I've ever played. Like, it literally feels like the community is in like one universe and Infinity Ward is in like a universe that's 50 times different, that is not even comparable to the universe that we're in. And it gets pretty frustrating because then you end up with things like Hill being in the map rotation for these competitive tournaments, and that's unacceptable. Hill is maybe the worst multiplayer map that I've ever played on, and I'm not even, I know people, this game's bad, it just exaggerates shit. Like, no, it's fucking terrible. It's awful. Like, I'm not exaggerating at all. It might be the worst multiplayer map I've ever played on. It is not good. It's worse than Piccadilly. Honestly, Hill is worse than fucking Piccadilly. Hill, okay, for one, Hill has maybe, I'd have to go through the maps, but maybe the most side advantage of any gunfight map. One of the sides is able to look over the flag and get to the flag like 20 times easier than the other side that you spawn on. And there's some side advantage on like this map here, Pine. There's like little bits of side advantage on these other gunfight maps, but it's like classic Call of Duty side advantage. You know what I mean? It's like the side advantage of like a map like Slums, where being on one side is like better for the rotations than Hardpoint. Being on the one side is like the better side for CTF, but it's not like a huge advantage. And of course you get to play on both sides. Like in Gunfight, you switch between rounds. I think it just pisses me off with Hill how much of an advantage it is. Like on Pine, there's definitely a side that's better on here, but it's not as significant to where it like messes with the games, to where like momentum based. Like let's say you get the good side like first 2 rounds on Hill, you might be able to roll into a good couple rounds on the bad side just because you take the momentum from winning those rounds on the good side. On Pine here, I don't really find that to be as much of the case. Like, there's definitely a side that's better, but I don't think it impacts the game that much. On Hill, it's just terrible. Another thing about Hill, and this is just turning into a Hill rant now, but dude, the freaking, like, the graphics on this game are great, but they're not. Like the game looks pretty, but it's so hard to fucking see people, and everybody runs like the stupid ass ghillie suit operator. Justin, you're so bad. Camos, and it's just impossible to see people. And there are a lot of people that are like, oh, and it's not a bad idea. A lot of people will say like, oh, they should get rid of the red names from Gunfight, and I agree. And then I play Hill, and it's like, I get that it's stupid that you get kills just aiming for the red name on Hill, but it would be equally stupid if you got kills on Hill for just like proning in a fucking bush and sound whoring. Like, that would be just as dumb. So I don't know, dude. It just sucks. The map has like no cover. The map has like no thought put into it. There's like no lanes. It's just terrible. It's just an awful fucking experience, and it needs to be deleted from the game, not just from the tournaments. Hill needs to be removed. I'm not even joking. I would play Gustav Cannon 24/7 over Hill. I would play Piccadilly 24/7 over Hill. Any bad COD map, literally pull any of them. I would play a 24/7 playlist of that fucking map over Hill. That map is a piece of shit, and it needs to go. All right, I just needed to get that whole rant is going to be ironic once we get later in the video. But I just needed to get that out. Hill just pisses me off, and I needed to get that off my chest. So there's your Luch Hill rant. Let's bring it back here. I need to remember what the hell I was even talking about. Okay, yeah. So like the map rotation aside from Hill isn't that bad. All the base game Gunfight maps are like their own thing. None of them really bother me that much. Personally, I'm actually glad that Atrium and Cargo aren't in there, because there's kind of like a game-breaking thing on Atrium and Cargo where you can just like snipe people through spawn, which is like, yeah, it's game breaking, it's stupid, and it's like, oh yeah, you know, you can prone to dodge it, but still, like, you shouldn't have to do that. You know what I mean? It's shitty design. It's shitty design. You shouldn't have to fucking do something in the game to fix the game being poorly designed. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be on the players to come up with a strat to fix the game's shit ass fucking map design. Anyways, so what I'm saying is that I'm pretty happy with the rotation bar hill. Aside from that, these base game gunfight maps play out pretty well, and they're all decent and competitive in their own way. This is where I troll right here this round. The one thing that I wanted to bring up, though, is that I would like to see some more variety in, like, what maps pop up in what round. Like, there seems to be, I don't know what it is, but there seems to be, like, some sort of weighting towards the maps, and not waiting as in, like, you know, sitting around waiting, like waiting as in giving it like a higher percentage for certain rounds or something, because I've noticed that I play King like 70 to 80% of the time. Round 1 I play King, and I've noticed that I play Speedball almost exclusively round 2. I don't think I've ever played Speedball not on round 2. Finals, I play Gulag Showers in finals like 90% of the time, not even exaggerating. I think I've only lost 2 finals, and I think I've been to like maybe 12 or so, and I think 10 of them were Gulag Showers, so like a really high percentage right there. And that's just me pulling numbers out. I know I've been to like 10 plus finals, but I'm pretty sure I've only not played, again, I've been in 10 plus finals, I'm pretty sure I've only not played Gulag twice. So there's some sort of like weighting going on with the maps and like which maps pop up in which rounds. I would like to see it be a little more randomized or varied. You know, I'm kind of tired of playing Gulag Showers in finals. I'm kind of tired of playing King in round 1. I'm kind of tired of always, like, if Speedball ever pops up, it's round 2. I'm just kind of tired of that. And I would like to see some more variety in the map selection, because it just gets kind of boring playing almost like the exact same map every time, like the same rounds. It's just kind of gets old after a while. So I'd like to see them switch that up a little bit. Other than that, I would also like to see them, you get rewards for winning these tournaments, you get in-game rewards. I would like to see them refresh that every week. I don't know if they're going to do every week, but it'd be freaking dope if it was every week. Even every 2 weeks would be nice, because otherwise the tournaments are just going to get like really boring. Like if they only do it every month, then it's just going to get old, you know what I mean? Like you just get XP, and it's fun, don't get me wrong, but if you're just getting XP and you're not getting those in-game rewards, that's what makes like the first tournament run the most exciting, is when you get that win, you get like your charm and your calling cards and stuff, and that's like really cool. So what I would like to see is, I would like to see them add something besides the XP to give you a reason to like keep playing the tournaments. So my idea, I had to think about this for a little bit. My idea was there should be some sort of like trophy or like patch equivalent, like something to show off like how many tournaments you've won and that you're winning tournaments. There should be something like that. I think what would be really cool is if, when like in the pre-match screen in the tournaments, in the pre-match screen after every single like tournament series or whatever, if you're just going to call them that, like tournament series, if they would update, like, or you don't even have to do it after every series, just like just continuously update it, if they showed like your trophies, so like your first place, second place, third place trophies, if they had them like on websites, like on game battles, like UMG, stuff like that, if they had that next to each player in the pregame lobby, if they would show your trophies there, like, and like I think that'd be really cool. I think it'd also be cool if they made their own like stats screen for this. If you could see your stats on like the different maps, your overall stats for the gunfight tournaments, your wins, your like average placing, you know, your win loss on like different maps, along with like the KD on certain maps and stuff like that, how many times you played the different maps. There's so many different stats, cool stats that you could do for gunfight tournaments that would be cool, like for the competitive type players, and I would definitely love to see that. Yeah, I think there's some really cool stats you could do with that. And again, like I said before, like the trophy idea, just to give you a reason to keep grinding, and switch it up every once in a while too. Not just like switch up the loot pool, but switch up, you know, do a gunfight tournament where it's like the loadout gunfight. Do a gunfight tournament where it's like the pickup gunfight. Switch it up. You have a bunch of different gunfight variants. IW, keep switching it up. Keep doing tournaments with the different variants, and keep it interesting. My idea, which might be last thing in the video here, my idea, I think it'd be really cool if they did a gunfight variant where it took everybody's loadouts and randomized, like the random loadouts were the loadouts that the players in the lobby have. So like, you know, there's 40 loadouts, right? Because it's 10 loadouts per player. So there's 40 loadouts total, and the random pool is based off of the players in the lobby, their 40 loadouts. I think that would be really cool. The only thing about it is that you'd have to maybe do the thing like for the CDL playlist where it's just like the private match. Like you'd have to do a thing where players would make their own, you know what I mean? You'd have to have your own custom, like this gunfight, I don't know what I'd call it, but like this gunfight mode's loadouts in the menu to have its own like page where you could do your own loadouts for it, and it'd have to have its own restrictions too. Like maybe you could only do one attachment per gun. Maybe you could do like one class can have one attachment, one class can have two attachments, one class can have three attachments. Only two classes can have like one gun, so there could only be two MP5s in your set of loadouts, stuff like that. You'd have to do like your own restrictions, because if they didn't have like restrictions for it, it would be boring. Everybody, some idiots would just be like, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna make 5 MP5 classes and 5 M4 classes, and then I'm gonna eat my fucking cheddar potato bake. Like that'd be so stupid, and it'd be really lame. So there'd have to be their own like restrictions and sets on it, so that you could have some fun with that and have some off meta classes while still having like some classes that work to your strengths and like the guns that you like, stuff like that. But yeah, I think that'd be a really cool variant. And we're getting close to the end here. I think I'm going to let you guys have the audio at the end of this map. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the audio for the finals matchup. So we'll get to that here in a second. But yeah, all in all, I enjoy the gunfight tournaments. Great addition to the game. I think they're really fun. And I think that IW just needs to add to it. You know what I mean? I think this is a great like base starting point for like this sort of like in-game tournament system. I think it's awesome, really fun to play. I love what keeps me playing it is that I have a lot of different people to play with, so I try to win with like different people. I think it's really fun. And yeah, just keep adding to it. You know, look at some of these suggestions. I think some of the suggestions that I offered were pretty good. Look at some of those and try to try to add some of that stuff in, and just have fun with it is the main thing I would say too. Like, you know, if they keep having fun with it and add some stuff that they think will be fun for the player base, then it'll be fun. You know what I mean? Like, we'll have fun with it. The players will make it fun on their own, and if they have those like different game modes and variants and stuff like that, we're just gonna have a good time. But yeah, that's really it for me. That's all I've got to say. We're going to go to game chat here for the finals, and I hope you guys enjoy it. We actually end up playing Hill in the freaking finals, and that definitely had Justin and I shook, but we had to focus up and take it. So if you guys enjoyed the commentary, let me know what you think of the tournament. See you next time.
Okay.
But if you need help on the left, just say it, and I should be able to help you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Lagging, bro.
I got naded from middle or left or something.
Okay, I got stunned, bro.
Got the guy on your side. Got the guy on your side. I'm backing up.
Yep.
I'm backing up.
Okay. Think he's on
Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Yep.
Okay, Justin, can you like just watch the left? I have our entire right flank.
Yep. I'm watching it.
If he flanks right, he'll die unless he goes middle.
10 seconds.
A flag is popping soon.
Alright.
He just stunned right. Do we gotta get close to flag? I'm close to it. I'm close to it.
Hey, go after it.
He's on it. On it.
Hold the objective.
On it. Oh, I just shit on him.
All
Let's
right.
fucking go,
Nice.
Justin.
Nice.
We're winning this.
Yeah, he was gonna die if he was gonna on the flag.
I just fucking flew him with that
All
big
right.
ass LMG. I'm gonna do what you
How
did
do I play
on the
this?
rock. Let's fucking go.
How to play the right side now?
Just sit there and watch the right on the fucking middle thing. He's back left. I'm weak. I'm weak. I'm weak.
Alright. Okay, I got a stun on my right side over here.
Yeah.
You need any help on the left or?
I'm in a bush. I don't see your guy on the right. I got your guy on the right. I'm backing up. I'm backing up.
Yeah. Fuck, another nade from the right. I think.
10 seconds.
We have to be able to see flag. We gotta start working our way up.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm gonna push it. Yep.
He's not on it. Not on it yet.
Scores that objective.
Right here.
Yep. Good shit, dude.
Got him. God
These are
damn,
shitters. Yeah,
I
but we're
hate
playing
this
the worst
gun,
fucking
bro.
map in the game.
Dude, look at this shit. Man.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, nice kill, Justin. Let's go.
Alright,
Alright, this side, you just kind of do the same thing. Like, play that far left, and I'll play, like, around the middle here. Yeah, he backed up middle. I'm getting shot from the right.
Middle.
Yeah, we can probably push this guy in the middle.
Yep.
He's weak.
Fucking lagging, bro. God damn.
That guy's weak.
Oh, right
Brozarks.
side, right side, right side.
Just I'm in their spawn. Brozarks is dead. He's dead. That was the middle
me,
guy.
got me.
I'm not there. I'm not there.
He's on it. Rock. Like
I flashed it.
10
Yeah,
seconds.
rock. Can't hit him apparently. Flag's coming up soon. One trench. I'm low on ammo. I'm low on ammo. Yeah. He's one shot. I'm on flag.
God damn it, bro. Yeah, just.
We're on the objective.
He was weak as fuck,
Yeah,
bro.
you got it.
3 up.
Yeah. Oh my
Dude,
god. man,
Justin,
what the
let's go,
fuck?
dude. Let's go. Go up 4-0.
Yeah.
Bro, why can't we win docks? Like, we're actually not bad at these.
Ruined
Like, what
docks.
the fuck? All right, I'm playing left.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, one's
I'm
far
lagging
right.
with you.
Brozarks. I'm backing up.
Right.
He's far right. Yeah. I think they're playing separate. We can probably go for Brozarks again on the right.
Okay.
Well, did you just get shot at in the left?
Yep, right here.
Oh, in our spawn? He's
Yeah,
weak. He's weak as
spawn.
fuck.
Yep.
He's so weak.
Guy's on me.
Dead.
Guy was on me. I don't know where he was in the middle, I think. Or...
Okay, I'm gonna go top left right here. I don't see shit.
10 seconds.
Just let's get near. Oh, he's middle on
See?
the building.
Building here.
Yep, I'm holding the left side.
Yep.
He's weak. He's weak. Yes, come out.
Go. Secures
Yep.
that objective.
He's not gonna make it, bro.
Hello? Is he gonna peek? Like, stats?
Bro,
Stats?
he just gave up, bro.
Stats? Dude, what the?
That's 4
All right.
He just gave up.
25.
Just keep doing what we're doing, man. I'm gonna get aggressive this round. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm literally flying at them with the pistol on the right. I'm gonna
yep.
fly. Probably sniping like little bitches though, so careful.
God damn it. I got a couple shots on him, bro. They had the same idea.
Yours the last. Keep moving.
Nice, bro.
Dude, I'm so good! Ice! Justin,
God.
that is ice! That is ice!
God, bro.
Let's fucking go.
God. You know what's funny? Like, if I didn't hit that guy, you would've got a hammer.
Oh, really? Yeah, probably. That was actually huge. No, you're actually not wrong.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm hitting trench.
One more win to go.
I'm hitting middle like a fucking weirdo. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's close to the left. Let's close left. Close left.
Close left? Alright.
Yeah, he's one shot. One shot. The UT guy. Flashed it.
You got
Got him.
fucking, oh,
Last guy, Justin. Last
there
guy.
you go. Yep.
Let's just go find him. You go out first, because you're bad. Go.
Alright. I'm going far.
All right. I'm coming. I'm here with you.
Right here.
Where?
Bro.
One shot! Yeah!
Here we go.
Justin,
Oh my
I just
God,
went
bro.
19-0 last two maps.
Oh.
Let's fucking go, Justin. Let's fucking go. That's our 5th tournament dub. I'm going in game chat. I'm going in fucking game. Yeah, good game, bro. Yeah. I'm fucking joking, dude. Fucking joking you because you just got shit.
What?